It's a really amazing thing to hear little children speaking language in Yugambeh country, particularly because this is a place where it hasn't been heard for so long. And so to see the results of the language programs having an effect now, that's just really amazing. Like to see little kids standing around and they're just so proud. And that's the point of the whole thing, is to hear the language come alive and see little ones just getting around and singing it like, well, you know, we've always been doing this sort of thing. So as coordinator of the national group, I guess my main job is to make sure that the group meets regularly. But another part of that is keeping an eye on what people are going to be working on when they do come together, the sort of new projects that they're taking on, and the people that we're going to meet with when we do come together. So it's perhaps coordinating conversations with people in government or with other community organisations. And making sure all the time that we're communicating back to the community, getting messages in from them as to what people want us to do and getting that message back out to them. The thing that drives me to keep going is seeing pride in the face, particularly of young children who learn to speak their language and learn to connect to their culture and their families and their history and feel, as I said, just such pride. Languages have been, because of their history, where people were never allowed to speak their language in their families. So it's just been such a quiet thing and such a hidden thing and in the background of a lot of families. Now then, perhaps we've had in the last 10 or 20 years people who go, yeah, well, my granny talks to me and she tells me about this language stuff, but is it really a language? I've never seen any evidence of that. So now to get it out there and to see it starting to be written down and put into resources, and to hear schools saying, well, we're going to teach this and we think it's really important, that is making kids go, wow, I've really got something to be proud of here. And that's the main thing, because that's about making change. If we can make people feel good about themselves, that's the start, avoiding a lot of the other really big problems.